So if you remember a few videos back, I think I was hunting up at the waterfall and I got water in this ProFind40. The thing died on me. It was still under warranty. Great service by Minelab. I sent a request out like the very next day, got the authorization, sent the thing out. So I was sitting waiting for about a week to hear back from them. In the meantime, I needed something in a pinch, so I ordered an inexpensive one of those imitation carrots off of Amazon, and you probably saw that in a video tour of mine where that thing just doesn't work. It's unusable for me. I like something more than, you know, a 1/2 to a 1/4 inch range. The thing worked great at a little family barbecue we had, letting a couple 3-year-olds play with it. You know, they learned to distinguish metal from non-metal with the thing. But other than that, I think it was, I don't know, it could work for some of you, but for me, I like something with a little more range. So I ended up with the ProFind40, which it's supposed to have 10% more range, and that's what I'm going to test out here. I'll skip all the back and forths and actual readings. I'll show you a couple of them, but I'll just go through these things and then I'll give you a good solid number. What percentage is this thing, you know, what percentage range does it have over the 35? And by the way, Minelab was nice enough to just send me a brand new Pro 35 to replace my broken one. They told me the speaker was faulty, which I assume meant it was probably compromised. Water probably got through there. So that thing is junk. So I'm starting with essentially 2 brand new Minelabs here. I used the 40 on one hunt this weekend and turned it on maybe 3-4 times. So they're about as new as I can get for 2 of them. And I broke open a pack of batteries and I've got 2 brand new identical batteries out of the same pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through and test these things side by side on my little cardboard scale I made here, and we'll go and we'll make marks and we'll compare. And mind you, this is just a you know, it's an above the ground air test, if you want to call it that. It's a plastic table. It's got metal legs out here, but you know, the center should be okay. I don't think anything's getting more than a foot range, but this is essentially just an air test. I just want to see if the claim of 10% is accurate, or is it generous, or are they you know, stretching it a bit? So I have a variety of targets here. I've got a pull tab, a zinc penny, a dime, a quarter, a 925 silver ring, and a 14 karat ring. So we'll go back and forth on all these, and mind you, these will all be, you know, in their best orientation, facing the pinpointer like that. So we're not doing any edge testing or anything like that. This is just a pure for fun, for knowledge number, you know, just to see if they're accurate or not. And I mean, I will be using the thing. I'll probably be using both. I have 2 brand new pinpointers now. So, and I do still intend to try out a carrot at some point. I would love to. Everybody raves about them, and I know they're good pinpointers. They've got to be. So let me put some batteries in these. We'll do a couple tests here, and then I'll run through and give you all the numbers. We'll make it short and sweet, okay? Okay, here you go. I've got batteries in both of them. I am going to run them at the highest sensitivity each. Oh, they're talking to each other a little bit. So I will leave them at max sensitivity and the volume on, and we'll go through. I'm going to remove all these, obviously. I'll just start with the pull tab first. But yeah, we'll see how close we can get with each of them. Other than you know, color and supposedly, well, this thing's got that extra. I'll show you here. You power it up, and when you want to reset it, you just like that, and it's ready to go again. So if it starts falsing on you, to power off, you have to hold it for just a fraction of a second longer. It's taken a little while to get used to. I've only used it for 1 day, so that little bit of a delay to power off like that, I'm going to get used to it. So that's the main difference. And then the supposed 10% range difference. Those are really the only 2 things I could see that are different between these 2. So let's check it out, see if we can do something down here on paper. All right, we're going to start off just like this. We got the 35 here, and we'll slide it in. Right there. We'll give you a mark. Okay, it's pretty good. And then we'll, I'll tell you what, I don't want to have any spoilers. I will go through and do all the targets with the 35 first, and then I won't show you the 40 being tested until the end, and then you can see all the results at the very end. So let's go through all these 2. All right, I'll let you see the first one here. This is the ProFind40 on the pull tab. We'll start up here like this. Power up. Okay, let's see what we got. Right about there. Okay. Well, that looks like it's doing a little better. Let's see what the other targets come up with. All right, here's the results for my comparison between the 35 and the 40. Let's go over the numbers, what I got. Let's start up here with the pull tab. I got a 12.5% improvement over the 35, the 40 over the 35. The zinc penny, I only got a 5.6% increase in range. The dime, I got 0%. It was identical, as well as the quarter, 0% identical. Silver ring was 7.9% further, and the gold ring was 15.5% further. So there is an improvement. Whether you can consider it a 10% overall, I don't know. I don't know about that. Were some things more than 10%? Yeah. Were some things not? At least none of them were worse, you know, so it was as good or better than the 35. I do like that, you know, that rapid reset. That's going to come in handy. I will be using this thing. So far, so good. It seems like a decent pinpointer. I'm not opposed to trying other pinpointers, but I'm not going to run out and buy a bunch of them to do a bunch of comparisons. So you know, if I do have an opportunity, I don't mind sharing and showing what I can come up with here in the, you know, the backyard lab here on the card table and cardboard. Hope you guys liked it, and hopefully this was useful for you. And thanks for watching. We will catch you in the next one.